Welcome to my channel, Freckled Mom DIY. I'm Devin. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, hey! Today I'm sharing 5 easy Christmas DIYs. Yes, I know it's July, but this is a hop, and I'll explain that in a bit. Let's jump right into these Christmas DIYs. This is a little Dollar Tree truck, and it's all wood, and you can see I'm painting this in Waverly's plaster. There are 2 sides to this. I'm only going to decorate one side, but I am painting the inside of both sides, so that way if you look through, it looks complete. So here I am, I'm just laying out where I'm going to stamp. I had tried to use my Cricut and it was just too small, so I ended up going through with these little stamps, and I'm just gonna stamp out my word, and I think these are super cute. I love these little stamps, and I'm just holding a little barrier there so I keep it lined up, and it's gonna say Berry Farm. So these are some colors that I'm planning on using for this holiday, so we'll see if I can stick with it till winter. So this is some fall foliage I had found down in my stash, and I just clipped out the piece I wanted. I like this bright red, but I didn't want it super red. So here I am, I'm just going to paint this in a ballet slipper, and I'm painting the entire leaf, and you're gonna see what I do with this. So this one is completely painted in that ballet slipper, and then I just take that plaster and I dry brush onto the other leaf, so that way it's not super red, but you can still see the color. So here I have the berries, and these berries are definitely fall colored, so I just went through on the lightest balls and I painted them in that ballet slipper. So you still get a little bit of the red, but you get a lot of that pink too. So here I am hot gluing the leaves down, and there is that little seat there for the leaves, and this is gonna go for the back of the truck, and I hot glued that down. And I want to make sure it's good before I get the berries, and I'm trying to see what's going to be the best way for the berries. And I added some hot glue to the bottom of the stem, and then I'm going to lay it right in there, and I'm going to just squeeze it in underneath the leaves. And how adorable is that? This is so sweet. It is so adorable, and I'm hoping these are going to be my winter colors. We'll see. It's only July, so I might change my mind, but for right now, these are the colors I'm going for, and I think this is super adorable. This hop is hosted by 𝙸𝚘𝚎𝚜, Janny and Dyanne, and if you haven't seen their channel yet, you definitely want to check them out. There are some amazing creators today, so go ahead and go down to my description and you can check out Janny and Dyanne and the next video to hop to. This is something I picked up from the Dollar Tree the other day. It has the different months and the days, so you can change out the day. And I just went through with my Waverly elephant and I gave it 2 coats, and I did do the back of it. I wasn't sure where this was going to go and if you were going to be able to see both sides of it, so I definitely wanted to make sure it looked finished. And I do, again, like I said, 2 coats I did on the front because you could still kind of see the words. Maybe I should have given it a little bit of a roughing up before, but 2 coats did okay. And then I had this stamp, and you can see that it is an old stamp and it didn't work too well, so I'm going to leave that for a minute while I try my Celebrate. And I decided I don't like it, so I'm wiping it off, and now I'm going to go through with a Christmas tree, and I'm just stamping it into white ink, and that's it. This was so simple, and it is super cute. You could do whatever you want for whatever holiday you want. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the hop, welcome. On my channel, we like to do Dollar Tree crafts, DIY, gifts and decor, thrift flipping, and more. If you like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing and joining our family. Also, when you hit the bell, you'll be notified every time I post a new video. You can also find me on Instagram as Freckled Mom. These are my Christmas ornaments that I used last year. I had done teal and silver, and I feel like this year I'm going to do it a little bit different, so I'm gathering up these blue ones. I went out to my garage and I put them on the end of skewers so I could spray paint them. I did a couple of them in my antique white and a couple in my peony pink, and then I just have my decor that I use throughout the year, and I'm filling this up. And that's it. You could fill this up with anything. You could do seashells in the summer or eggs for Easter, but this is what I'm going to do for Christmas, and I think this is super cute. Again, super easy. This literally took me just a few minutes and some drying time for the spray paint. Let me know down in the comments if you have decor like this that is interchangeable throughout the seasons. So this is an old dish that I had laying around my house. I cleaned it up with some crud cutter, and I'm going to spray paint with my antique white. I do 2 coats of it. Again, super simple, super easy. I went to the Dollar Tree and I got some cups that match my decor. I filled it up with some candy, and then I wrapped burlap around the bags of candy and added some wood embellishments, and that is it, guys. That is how simple this DIY was. You can also do this for any holiday. I had picked up this cup from the Dollar Tree and cleaned it up with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and then I went to my Cameo and I printed off some words, and I'm just weeding it out here and getting it ready. Now this is something you can do for a holiday cup or a gift for somebody. You could also do this for teachers or coaches. It's super cute. I mean, not the words. I definitely change the words for whoever you're giving it to. But I think this is a super sweet idea and definitely a good idea to get going before Christmas. So I just peeled it up, I put it on my transfer paper, and I'm finding the right placement. And then I'm just gonna lay it down. After you get your words where you want them, you definitely want to put some Mod Podge on it. I suggest using the dishwasher safe in case somebody wants to wash this and they don't want to use hand washing it. But that's it, guys. It was so simple, so easy. And then I peeled up my transfer tape. I did go super slow because I wasn't sure with it being round how difficult it would be, but it was simple. So again, I would definitely change the words on this depending on who you're giving it to, but this is just a little funny for me and my friends, and I think this is super sweet. Let me know what you would have put on there for words. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment below what your favorite DIY was today. If you found inspiration or like these kind of videos, please consider subscribing and joining our family. You can also find me on Instagram as Freckled Mom. I have a new channel, Freckled Mom at Home. If you like cleaning, organizing, decorating, and cooking, please consider subscribing to that channel as well. That link is down in my description. I have a lot coming up on both channels, so make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Another way you can support my channel is buymeacoffee.com. That link is also down in my description. Don't forget, this was a hop hosted by Janny and Dyanne. Look for the link to the next video down in my description. Have a great day.